Do you find yourself waking up again and again, night after night, making weary trips to the bathroom, with the feeling that a good night's sleep is something you can no longer achieve? For many older adults in America and India, this irritating pattern seems like an unavoidable fact of getting older. However, what if the key to peaceful nights and solid, continuous sleep could be found in a common spice you likely already have in your cupboard? In this video, we will uncover how chewing fennel seeds for only 1 minute before you go to sleep can calm your bladder, relax your body, and give back the restorative sleep you believe was lost to you permanently. You will learn the scientific reasoning for this mild solution, actionable methods to implement it, and motivating accounts of seniors who have taken back their nights. Stay until the conclusion to find out not just the correct way to use the spice, but also the minor yet potent routines that can revolutionize your sleep and lead to more vibrant mornings, providing you with the vitality and tranquility you have earned. Before we start, I would be grateful if you would give this video a like. Your support allows me to keep sharing these traditional lessons. If you are not yet subscribed, I advise you to subscribe and activate the notification bell so you are alerted to every new video. If you enjoy this video, please type the number 1 in the comments. If you do not enjoy it, please type the number 0 to inform me, enabling me to produce improved content for you. Now, let's begin. The underlying reasons for frequent urination at night and the method to take back deep sleep. As we get older, our bodies experience slight but important changes that frequently remain unrecognized until they interfere with our everyday routines. Among the most prevalent and aggravating changes for a lot of seniors is the repeated requirement to urinate during the night, an issue medically called nocturia. This interference robs us of sleep's rejuvenating effect, leaving people tired, mentally unclear, and occasionally doubting their general wellness. Comprehending the fundamental reasons for nighttime urination and embracing straightforward, natural methods can aid in reestablishing stability and returning the blessing of continuous rest. The function of vasopressin and the aging kidneys. Central to the problem of nighttime urination is a gradual hormonal change that starts to occur as we grow older. Vasopressin, which is also called anti-diuretic hormone, ADH, is an essential component in controlling the volume of urine the kidneys generate. During youth, vasopressin concentrations naturally increase at night, instructing the kidneys to reduce urine output while we sleep. This permits the bladder to stay quiet for 6 to 8 hours, facilitating profound, unbroken rest. Nevertheless, once people pass the age of 60, the body's generation of vasopressin frequently decreases. Lacking this hormonal signal to slow down, the kidneys keep processing fluids at a pace comparable to daytime, creating more urine than the bladder can easily contain through the night. The outcome is a continual need to urinate, waking people up from sleep repeatedly and interrupting the natural pattern of rest. This is not a defect in the body's design, but a normal outcome of aging that can be addressed with knowledge and attention. A bladder that becomes more sensitive. Alongside hormonal shifts, the bladder also changes as time passes. In a younger person, the bladder is highly flexible, able to contain as much as 16 ounces, approximately 475 milliliters, of liquid before it transmits a definite message to the brain that it is time to release. This volume permits lengthy periods of sleep without interruption. However, with aging, the nerves within the bladder wall grow more sensitive and responsive. By the time a person is in their 60s or 70s, even a minor quantity of urine, occasionally just 4 to 6 ounces, 120 to 180 milliliters, can set off an intense signal to the brain, requiring prompt attention. This increased sensitivity means the bladder's limit for indicating fullness is greatly reduced. What previously seemed like a tolerable volume of fluid now feels like a crisis, rousing people from deep sleep and directing them to the bathroom over and over. For many older adults, this relentless interruption becomes a source of silent aggravation, as it feels as though their own body is failing them during the hours specifically intended for recovery and rejuvenation. How daily routines influence the problem. Although hormonal and physical changes are major factors, everyday routines can unintentionally make nighttime urination worse. Many individuals do not realize that their nighttime habits, frequently based in tradition or solace, add to the issue. For instance, consuming 2 glasses of water with an evening meal, having a bowl of substantial soup at night, or drinking a warm cup of milk or tea before bed might appear to be minor, innocent pleasures. Yet, these decisions introduce fluid into the body at a time when the kidneys are not as prepared to handle it effectively. As the kidneys work on this late consumption, the bladder fills faster than it would in the daytime, resulting in those disruptive journeys to the bathroom at midnight. Caffeine and alcohol, often ingested in the evening, function as diuretics, additionally boosting urine production and aggravating the bladder. Even routines that seem healthy, such as maintaining hydration, can be counterproductive if the schedule is not modified to accommodate the body's evolving requirements. These small, unnoticed decisions can rob you of hours of deep sleep, leaving you feeling exhausted and mentally clouded the following day. Genuine accounts of change. To show how these elements manifest in actual lives, think about two examples from separate parts of the globe. In Austin, Texas, a 72-year-old retired teacher named Robert started waking up 3 to 4 times per night to urinate. He thought it was just a consequence of aging, a load he was forced to bear. He quit his nightly walks, worried about tiredness, and became more and more annoyed with his fragmented sleep. In a similar situation, in Kerala, India, a 68-year-old grandmother named Lakshmi dealt with the same problem. She was convinced her frequent bathroom visits were an unavoidable aspect of growing old, and she passively accepted sleepless nights. Both Robert and Lakshmi found that their challenges were not completely caused by age. By looking at their evening habits, they understood that late-night fluids, such as Robert's custom of drinking water with his meal or Lakshmi's preference for warm lentil soup, were adding to their interrupted sleep. With advice, they implemented minor yet impactful changes, reducing fluids after 7 p.m., staying away from diuretics such as tea or coffee at night, and adding a natural solution that we will discuss soon. In a matter of weeks, both individuals experienced calmer nights, brighter mornings, and renewed energy. Their stories emphasize a widespread reality. Aging can alter the body, but it should not control the standard of your rest. The effectiveness of Fennel, a natural helper for a peaceful night. Tucked away in kitchen spice cabinets globally is a modest but potent solution. Fennel seeds, recognized for their mild sweetness and calming fragrance. Fennel has been utilized for hundreds of years in cooking cultures ranging from Italy to India. Apart from its use in seasoning food, Fennel offers incredible advantages for older adults dealing with nighttime urination. When chewed deliberately for around 60 seconds, roughly 1 hour before going to sleep, Fennel seeds function gently to relax the bladder, relieve tightness in the urinary tract, and get the nervous system ready for rest. The reason Fennel is effective. The scientific basis for Fennel's success is both straightforward and significant. Fennel seeds are abundant in natural oils, containing elements like anethol and antioxidants, which feature anti-inflammatory and muscle-soothing qualities. In older adults, the bladder lining can get somewhat aggravated because of age-related changes or slight inflammation, transmitting incorrect messages to the brain that it is time to empty even when it is not full. The components in Fennel calm this irritation, lessening needless bladder spasms and enabling the organ to retain urine more easily overnight. Furthermore, Fennel serves as a mild relaxant for the smooth muscles of the urinary tract, alleviating pressure and encouraging equilibrium. This twofold effect, soothing the bladder and relaxing the urinary system, aids in lowering the regularity and urgency of nighttime bathroom visits. For many seniors, this means fewer awakenings, a more consistent heart rhythm, and a sharper mind when they wake up. Beyond its bodily advantages, the routine of slowly chewing Fennel seeds can act as a soothing practice, indicating to the nervous system that it is time to relax for the evening. Cultural background and overlooked chances. Fennel's place in various cultures shows both its worldwide value and the requirement for greater understanding. In American homes, Fennel is frequently viewed as an unusual spice used infrequently in seasonal meals or Italian foods, such as sausage or baked vegetables. Many older Americans might possess a jar of Fennel seeds stored in their kitchen, not knowing about its capacity to enhance sleep and bladder health. On the other hand, in India, Fennel is a common kitchen item, often provided in little dishes after eating as a digestive help and mouth freshener. Elders in India might chew Fennel often, but they usually do it right after their evening meal, not utilizing the best timing for bladder assistance. This cultural distinction highlights a crucial point. Possessing a solution nearby does not assure its advantages. The American elder might completely disregard Fennel, while the Indian elder might use it at a suboptimal time, reducing its effect on sleep. By knowing the significance of timing, chewing Fennel approximately 1 hour before bed, seniors in both societies can access its complete power. A gentle path to restful nights, harnessing the power of Fennel. If you've been following along and finding this information helpful, I'd be so grateful if you could simply comment 1 below to let me know you're here. Thank you for spending this time with me. For many seniors, the need for frequent nighttime bathroom trips is about more than just physical discomfort. It carries a hidden emotional weight. There's a very real fear of fall in the dark, the frustration of chronic sleep loss affecting memory and mood, and even the strain it can put on relationships when a partner's sleep is also disturbed. While it's not a magic cure, fennel seed offers a gentle, natural way to address one key part of this challenge. By helping to reduce those nighttime awakenings, it can restore a sense of control, safety, and much-needed rest. To make this remedy work for you, the details matter. Here's a practical guide. 1. Source the best seeds. Your success starts with quality. Look for fennel seeds that are vibrant, firm, and have a sweet, licorice-like scent. Avoid dull or musty-smelling seeds. Whether you're buying them from a grocery store in the U.S. or an open market in India, always prioritize freshness from a trusted source. Store them in an airtight glass jar away from sunlight to preserve their potency. 2. Master the timing. Timing is crucial. Chew the seeds about 1 hour before you plan to sleep. This gives their calming compounds time to become active just as you're settling down. Taking them right after dinner may mean the effects wear off too soon, while taking them right at bedtime can interfere with digestion. 3. Chew with intention. This is a mindful practice, not a chore. Take a small pinch, about half a teaspoon. Chew them slowly for about a minute, allowing the soothing oils to release. As you chew, take slow, deep breaths to signal to your body that it's time to wind down. Swallow gently, letting the process become a calming nightly ritual. A note of caution. Fennel is generally safe, but it's wise to be cautious. More is not better. Stick to a small pinch. If you are on medication for conditions like blood pressure or diabetes, please consult your doctor or pharmacist first to ensure there are no interactions. Avoid these common mistakes. To ensure fennel can do its job, avoid these 2 habits that can undo its benefits. Don't flood with water. Drinking a large glass of water with the seeds in the evening simply fills your bladder, guaranteeing a trip to the bathroom. A small sip to help swallow is all you need. Avoid salty or spicy evening meals. Foods high in salt or spice can irritate the bladder and make you thirsty, leading to more drinking. Enjoy fennel after a mild, balanced dinner, reclaiming your night and your peace of mind. The journey to reclaiming a restful night isn't about finding a single miracle cure, but about becoming the gentle architect of your own well-being. It's about making small, intentional choices, like choosing a high-quality spice, mindfully incorporating it into your routine, and avoiding habits that work against you. Fennel seed is more than just a kitchen spice. It is a time-honored companion on this journey. It represents a proactive step you can take, a small daily ritual that whispers to your body, I am listening, and I am here to care for you. This isn't just about reducing trips to the bathroom. It's about rebuilding the confidence to move through your home safely in the dark. It's about gifting yourself the deep, restorative sleep that sharpens your mind and brightens your mood. It's about restoring a sense of agency and hope. So tonight, as you prepare for bed, remember that you hold the power to guide your body back toward calm. Let this humble seed be your partner in that process, a simple key to unlocking more peaceful nights and more vibrant days. If this perspective has been valuable to you, please let me know by commenting 2 below. Your time and trust mean the world to me. Thank you for spending this time with us today. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned and how you apply it in your life. Your comments inspire us to keep going. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to Elderly Health Tips and share. Your support makes it possible for us to continue creating content that informs and uplifts. We appreciate you watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.